Good morning, everybody. Things are crazy. That's just all there is to it. But it's important for me to continue to get my workouts in. That is when I stay the most focused, strong, and just peaceful. I am on with a change in the workout. We're going to do 15 minutes of abs because my girls and I are getting in the car and we have decided to go to our little house in Florida and kind of ride things out in a space where my kids can be outside. And so that's our plan. But, you know, I feel like everything's changing so rapidly. So we're just all doing the best we can at this point. Let's do a quick little warm up, and then we're going to do 15 minutes of abs, and that is it. We are done. Take the weekend off, or if you're feeling super anxious, turn on one of my workouts. I'm telling you, it is the best medicine for feelings of anxiety and stress and worry. After a workout, you feel infinitely more powerful and capable and strong. So that's what we're doing. You take this off, and I set the timer. So the first thing we're going to do, I guess I'll take my slippers off too, even though I love them. The first thing we're going to do is lay back, hands above our head, squeeze in, reach up. You might need to tuck your feet under your couch or something. If you do, that's cool. Don't worry about it. We are getting moving. We are squeezing those ab muscles, and I want you to squeeze and lower slowly. Slowly and in a really controlled way. You guys keep going. I just realized I got to get my girls out of bed so they're ready on time. Hey girls, it's time to get up. It's 5 after 6, okay? I want you up and ready to go, and do everything you can leave the bed on me. I'm coming back. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not quit. And I hope that you're breathing. It can be really easy to hold your breath when you do ab exercises. I feel better already, I swear. And done. Now you're going to turn onto your side. Hand is down in front of you. Your knees are stacked, and you are going to squeeze. So you really have to squeeze your obliques. That is how you get your knee to your elbow. If you can't touch all the way, don't worry about it. Bottom arm is out in front. Squeeze. So put your hand there. Do you feel those muscles tightening? What you're not doing is pulling on your head. You see what I'm doing? Your hands are lightly back there. You do not need to pull on your head ever in any ab exercise. 45 seconds on each side. Just take those breaks when you need to, 3 to 4 seconds. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Move around to the other side. Your arm is out in front. Squeeze. Awesome. Keep going. Good stuff. It's important that you really squeeze. And breathe. Good job. Okay, so the next one we're going to do You are laying on your back. You're going to have your hands tucked up underneath your butt. Your legs are off the ground straight. You want to squeeze and lower. It sounds a lot easier than it is. What you're going to want to do is jerk your legs up. I do not want you to do that. That is not correct. The whole point is that you're squeezing your abs to raise and you're squeezing to lower. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. You have totally got this. Less than 10 seconds. Good job. Woo! Stretch out for a quick second as I yawn. So next we are sitting up and you're going to reach from one side to the other. You're going to get a really good rotation in your trunk. That is what you want. You can use a light weight. I am going to grab a 5. But the whole point is you're sitting on your feet and you are getting that motion that rotates your trunk. You are not flinging the weight. Everything is very slow and controlled. This movement that you're doing is incredible because when you strengthen this whole area, you are strengthening so many different muscles, muscles in your back, muscles in your abs. And that is what helps prevent you from injury. My shoulders are sore from yesterday because we worked them, and especially the little 5-minute shoulder blast at the end. Just drove that home for sure. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Okay. Next one. You are going to lean back and you are going to have one arm bracing you. So you're leaning back and this leg is a little bit more drawn up. This one's a little straighter and you're going to bring knee to opposite elbow. If you cannot touch your knee to your opposite elbow, that's okay. If you get close, that's all we care about. So see how you're leaning back and you really have to crunch. Three, 2, 1, done. You can lay back for 1 second. Rock back up. So you're leaning back on the other arm now. That same leg is a little bit straighter. Squeeze. It's not as big of a range of motion as some ab exercises, but the burn in my obliques is always so good from this one. Take those breaks when you need to, 3 to 4 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo. Sorry, I'm just resting. Oh, just resting for a second. The next one that we are going to do is I want you to crunch up while you have one leg up. Now, most people, when they crunch, they pull on their head and they pull their head towards their knees. I really don't want you to do that. The whole point is that you have your hands lightly behind. You do not have to have that leg up if you're brand new starting out. Just do a regular crunch, but when you crunch, you're crunching up towards the ceiling. You're not pulling your head like that, okay? So your hands are always light. If you want to, you can keep your arms outstretched. I prefer to support my head. Keep going. You guys are doing awesome. Ten more seconds on this side. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. 3, 2, 1, done. Other side. Remember to breathe. It's very easy to start holding your breath and you don't even realize it. Take those breaks when you need to. If 10 seconds later you need another break, you take it. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! My abs are on fire. Guys, we're doing so well. So well. All right, the next one that I want you to do, you can get light weights. I'm gonna get my 3s. So you're going to have your arms up, you're on your knees, and you are going to squeeze your abs to try to bring your elbows to your thighs. Okay? Squeeze your abs. There is a machine at the gym that has cables with handles on them, and on the other end of the cables, there are weights. And as you pull, you want to raise those weights, and then you want to release slowly so the plates, those weights, they're plates, they don't slam down. So you're squeezing on the way down and squeezing on the way up. So you can mimic that exact exercise without that piece of equipment and without an expensive gym membership. None of us want that. And especially now that it appears we're headed towards isolation and self-quarantine and all that. Good thing you're working out in your living room. Keep up with it. It will help tremendously. Awesome job. Awesome job. My plan is to keep up with it because it is what keeps me sane. Have a little water. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, we're almost done. So for this one, your arms are up, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. So you'll notice I'm doing a lot of exercises that work our obliques. That is one of the hardest areas for women. especially once you've had kids, or even if you hadn't, just as you get older, your love handles come to pay a visit, and they are the guest that won't leave. So if you work them, they will improve. You also have to watch what you're eating, especially in stressful times. It's easy to go for really bad food. I'm not saying you shouldn't treat yourself, because we all know comfort food can be awesome. You gotta have a balance though. You have to take care of yourself. Super important. We are done. Stretch up towards the ceiling. Lean to one side. Really stretch those obliques. They worked hard, hard, hard. Reach up and behind you. So, yeah, my girls and I are headed to Florida. So remember, you have the weekend off, but again, if you are feeling super anxious, super amped up, go on and do one of my videos. If you live out in the middle of nowhere or not in a very crowded area, go for a walk. You have to move your body. It's so critical. My plan is to be back on Monday morning. Pray for us as we drive, and stay strong, stay safe, stay calm, and we will get through this, okay? Bye, everybody.